Okay, I think I am good to go. Let's close. I don't know how to tell if I'm good or not. I don't know how to YouTube. Site. Okay, good. Live. And then I think I am live on Twitch. Which Lucas will tell me if I'm... he won't tell me if I'm not, because he won't know. It's rough life. Wait. I'm on Sage.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
No, I didn't. Now we win.
Oh. Well, where I put a gun down.
Fine.
Fourth one.
Do people eat food?
Yeah.
I did. So.
Oh. Quest. Oh.
Where is my this?
Run it out.
Alright. I can do this on Sage. However, it might be better if I was on Scholar. Especially for the next phase, because I don't have to heal anybody. So let me fix that.
Their first floor, we're just standing ready.
Look, that was
That's what I was about to say.
That was a clear and first pull, or I'm finding new people. P.S. None of you
It's
can
just a
leave.
party finder.
I'm gonna dumb it down to I think just to be safe.
Okay, we try again.
Like I know how Astro would work in there, but my muscle memory is just not.
Yeah, we did change the markers. It's a good call, Drag.
You don't know what A means.
Let me pull up our saved markers again. Very good.
I hate how it's off center.
Would you fix it, then? I will
Right
save
marker,
it
I mean.
after.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
It's fix it, yeah.
Can
I'll
place
save.
mark-
I'm deleting
pixel
it now.
precision.
I'm
It's
deleting
fry
it.
compliant.
It's been deleted. Delete.
Better.
Confirm. Can I save this one?
Good.
Okay.
Sure. For now.
Yeah.
New markers, though. Gonna be rough. Again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two
I have
controls,
saved
it'll be
this
fine.
as door y kya y. Okay.
Doesn't say why.
There we go.
Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Nobody panic.
Totally fine. No panic.
That might be too close.
South.
North. South. South. South.
South, south, south.
South. South. South.
Up we go.
We did.
West.
West.
This gets awkward quickly.
Huh?
A little bit.
Quick,
That would be
on
fun.
res.
I'm on it.
Nice! I'm actually not sure why I died. I didn't hit the wall. I didn't hit my knockback mitt that I meant to be clear. But
How'd you worry you're not alive?
well, yeah, fair play.
That's a nice smudge to Audrey, so I revived them. Why didn't they take the res?
They did. They're alive now.
Gold star.
Understandable.
Perfectly.
West.
West.
You okay there, Bray?
I'm sad.
I said. Have you seen Bray?
He's licking the wall.
Oh,
Where are you going, Audrey?
Yeah.
Sorry.
did that work? No.
Well, it would if
No.
you hadn't ran on top
I
of
just-
me.
Yeah, I
Huh?
just realized I have no concept of where the supports go.
South and
I need
southeast.
to pull that diagram
Oh.
up.
South and
Don't
southeast.
do it.
Just don't be on top of me.
Okay.
X is south, triangle southeast. That's it.
Okay. That's okay. X is out. Cool.
I'm sure there are other shapes, but I don't get them, so I
Yeah,
don't know
doesn't
what they
matter.
are.
X is south. It's all matters.
Oh, wow. That's a nice macro.
I just wish it didn't have the auto translate around it.
You could do it without.
That makes it more authentic.
I thought I was asking, like, what was it, like a week or two ago? If someone knows how to do the codes.
Yeah, you just type like Maru for circle and what's square? Oh, the codes. I'm not sure.
Jeez, we are burning him down fast.
Hammer. I'm close enough, right?
Yes,
Yes.
because everyone
Not
else was
always,
super
but-
close.
West.
West.
No, I'm gonna make a little funny guess. Bitch.
Raising. Wow, Swift. Why don't I have Swift? So that becomes awkward.
This is fine. Okay.
Why is it weird?
Because I had a triangle or a
Get our interrupt
purple
ready?
square.
Nope.
Hmm.
Okay, it's gonna be raid wide into in or out.
In?
In. Keep them even. Another interrupt coming. A little bit more on grin.
I'm on grid. 20 a time. Fade wide.
And they're about even.
One alpha now. Nice.
We're good.
This is the pull.
You going right?
Yeah, you are going to the right, correct.
Okay.
What a pull.
Flawless.
That was something.
It was a pull.
A pull of all time. Okay. It was very close, Judy. Luckily there's a checkpoint so we can get at this pull.
All right, so I'm 2 numbers this time.
You.
Yes.
Yes.
It's more for myself than anybody else.
No, you're good. Delete.
Before we go to the part our prog point, we should go over the lining up thing. Because I don't think Tom's gotten there yet.
Oh, you're talking.
And then the light parties.
Are you talking about the first
the Dark
mechanic
Knight
or the
thing.
start of the second mechanic? Okay.
The
Also
Dark
the
Knight part.
triangle, I guess.
Yeah.
Because Audrey's at the tip now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Also, yeah, the spread points for the colors.
We can do that real quick. So, yeah, I think, yeah, that looks right.
I apologize. What are we doing?
The
Just to show
You know
them
the spread
to
spread
make sure
thingies
they're
for the
down.
colors.
you're behind the healer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Just making sure we have that spread away.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got that. So, Tom, the party you're in is always going to the Dark Knight and then getting to the safe spot, unless you have to swap with your partner. So your partner is Drac. And so if Drac has a 2, then you would swap with Drac. If you had a 1, you would also swap with Drac. 1s go away from the Dark Knight and it's color pairs, so it's kind of called that way. And then you use the little things on the wall right here, and then you go 3 marks clockwise or counterclockwise, it'll be called. And then you move 3 marks again after the things resolve. That's probably a lot, but once you see it, should go pretty okay. Kya and Zyph, and one of them will always be with you unless you cross, is really good at finding the spot. So you can kind of go with them and futz your way through it while you pay attention to the fight. Okay. Any questions or just pull?
Audrey suit.
Didn't I?
No.
That's odd. I moved to my bar. I guess I didn't click it.
Audrey, I've got all the healing in the beginning on them,
Okay.
so I don't think you do it. Oh, you probably do the little shield thing or whatever it is.
Aqua Veil?
Yeah, Aqua Veil.
Done.
I'm not crazy. You were on Ash earlier, right?
I was
Yeah,
just wondering that.
Okay.
Yeah. When you said
I'm pretty sure
when
I
you said
saw it.
Aquaville, I'm like, what?
No.
Yeah,
I was
same-
thinking
same,
about it,
I had to
was
look
like,
again.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
go to
was
your
just
side.
muscle memory wasn't feeling good, so I didn't want to be the one to fuck it up.
Oh, good. I was just
Fine.
making sure it was being correctly.
Blue.
Blue. Dodge.
Out.
All right, I have to cast time.
Both healers.
I'm working on my cast timing there, so.
Did you run back into the rocks?
Well, normally I run forward there, and I was like, where did it start?
Yeah, I second guessed
Fuck, I
that one
missed
too.
it. So normally I
yeah,
was
that
with-
was the one where if I tried the third one, I would have got hit. I just waited.
Why normally goes for that though?
I do. It's because I didn't
Yeah.
see where the thing was originating from until too late.
Mm.
And I've never gone backwards, so I was trying to correct. was the
Never
problem.
retreat, huh?
No.
I believe in you, bro.
If I move out early, I can get 2 hard casts in, and I like it.
Dodge. Go to your side.
Yellow.
Back to that again, huh?
Yep. Oh, out.
That was the pattern. We had to like wait one extra one.
Dodge. Purple.
Purple.
Oh.
I got the forbidden extra GCD somehow in that pull. Like he leaves right when I'm doing my GCD, and I never get it. I don't know what I did different.
You need 1 more skill speed.
Yeah,
Got a lucky server check.
I guess.
That's really janky.
Doesn't matter because it's not like a good GCD, I guess. Dodge. Just strange because I every. Red.
Red.
Dodge.
I'll take middle.
I'll go north.
Oh.
Great white incoming. Goodbye, Ton.
Goodbye.
I'll be doing it here shortly.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Slow raising
Yeah.
sight.
Get your blind spots, right?
Line up your partner. I am of 1.
Yellows.
Away from the Dark Knight. Oh no, I went the wrong way. I'm so sorry.
Oh. That's close.
No, I did it the right way, didn't I?
Yeah.
Never
There's
mind.
a lot of
Yeah, you have the
freaking
first blood. You have to.
Yeah, you were fine. So I realized what happened. I took off my macro for raising, and now it doesn't have swift cast, and I need to probably just put the macro back for now, and I'll figure the muscle memory later. Do this. Okay, sorry about that. That's why that was so painful. Apologies. I mean, if you didn't die, it wouldn't be so painful, bitches, or something. Comma period.
Sorry.
Failures adjust.
Which is comma period. Huh? What kind of insult is that?
A good one if you
Grammatically correct one.
Stop being a comma splice. God bless. I just have to.
No, I
watch-
am on your side.
Hmm?
I am on your side.
Find your side. Blue.
Blue.
Dodge. Out.
Oh,
Oh.
someone died real early there, like from the.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, you can get both taboos?
I think only if everyone's dead.
Interesting.
That'd be really cool if you actually could and just invuln it.
Do that invuln, yeah.
Oh, Tim, one of the things that Kya clarified, you probably know this, but if not, you can get to your little spot and like you have like a half second when the little Oreo goes away that you can step away from the group. When you're okay. It was news to me. I didn't know.
He said it to all of us last night.
Yeah. But I didn't hear that. He
By
was busy
listening?
healing, I guess. So, fine.
Never. Just you asked me to be here.
I didn't know it was confirmed. I remember
Dodge.
the conversation happening.
Mm-hmm.
Parts of the conversation happening. Are you mitting?
No? Oh, yes, I did, actually. I didn't actually mean to.
Oh,
I did
okay.
that time, though.
Okay.
Muscle memory.
Yeah,
it's-
exactly.
No, it's fine. I was just trying to figure out what was different.
Purple.
Ooh.
Dodge.
Oh. No, that's dodge. That weird angle.
Yeah, don't sweat it. We have gotten a lot more reps in wiping on that mechanic. I always say. You just kind of have to figure out what works for you, and you'll be fine.
Dodge.
Gosh, dang it.
It's okay.
Next time!
Okay, I noticed and didn't give you a buff. It proc.
Blue?
My tank has this awful habit of using mitt.
Oh, there then.
It's the worst. Dodge.
Dodge.
Center.
I think I killed me. I didn't.
I
Oh,
missed
wow.
a tower though.
Oh.
Did. I have no
We-
idea what tower we
We're all
missed.
in one?
Audrey's not. Did he run up there?
I ran to you.
Did you get the tower first?
I thought I did. I thought I saw it go off.
We
Unless
Right, did it?
we can
It's
live.
something called like
unless I just
concentrate,
brain
or
farted.
it's something
Yeah.
to see, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
When you see that effect goes up, then you can move in.
The only people that ever need healing there are the tanks, and I don't know why, but sometimes they need healing. Most of the times they don't. Everyone else will live, and we just have to heal up before
Conviction?
the next.
Yeah, I took the damage. Yeah.
Oh, I got no idea.
Why?
Thanks, Tom.
No problem. Are you awake?
I'm awake.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Todd.
God.
Just know I fit that in my rotation, in my opener.
You didn't have to.
Why not?
It was not a requirement. I wasn't expecting it. You're in here with me.
That's why it's more funny.
But
Dodge.
Oh yeah.
Fiction, that's what it's called. Oh.
wait, what?
Oops.
Okay, you messed that up, Tom.
I wanted to draw a pretty picture.
Okay, no. It's as long as we know. I thought it might be the same person twice, and I was like, maybe we need to.
No,
go
that
look
was
and
me
s-
this time.
Okay.
I was like,
makes it
there's
way
nothing I have to
easier.
worry about. So I started drawing my motives. I'm like, wait a minute, there's a tower.
What went wrong or what went right there that was happening right before everything went to shit?
Oh, the running out after the red thing goes away gives you way more room.
Oh, yeah.
And I fit a third one. Yes.
Yellow.
Somehow this is the last one I looked at this time.
I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead.
Okay.
I somehow didn't get hit by the AoE, but the dive itself.
I think it snaps, and then the dive hits you later.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so I did get snapped then.
Yeah.
Are you just trying to find how you line up?
I miscounted.
Oh, I gotcha.
Purple.
Purple.
You can't do that with that
What did he try and do?
dash
Oh,
smudge.
why can't you dash?
The smudge was fine. It was
Dude,
like,
he-
after the smudge, I was able to move just fine.
What killed you then?
I don't know. It considered me in the AoE even though I wasn't in it. But
Because you're technically in more than one place when you do that
Yeah.
when it starts and resolves, so you're getting hit in that transition. It's the way quote unquote teleporting works in this game.
well, I've done the smudge like that before, and it's never hit me like that. That's why I don't know why.
You got
Hit me that
lucky
time.
super tick then.
I don't know if lucky since I've done it multiple times.
You got unlucky with
RNG,
that
I
one,
don't
then?
know.
I guess. And that's the first time it's actually hit me with that.
Yellow.
Yellow. Dot.
My turn now.
Oh,
Somehow the tether snapshot it to me and I was running away with it from 10.
I got it from you.
Well,
Huh? It
But
was fun.
that wouldn't have killed everyone south though.
Oh,
the cleave from Thames, maybe.
The Dragon's Raid thing?
Oh,
No,
No, it wasn't.
we've
facing
we've
us.
been weird places a million times.
Oh, okay. I wasn't. I don't know what killed us.
That was weird. No, I was north
Oh,
with the
Okay.
thing.
I don't think I care enough to look at it. We're having weird little things, but let's just get reps. If someone wants to just say something, I'll pause after the poll.
I did damage. We took like 75,000. I don't know if there was only 2
Oh.
people snapshotted. Maybe I only looked at dodge. I only looked at your health. But you got damage. But I assume you don't normally take that much because that's
No.
it's quite a lot.
No. Like 50k,
Yeah,
45k, something like that.
Maybe
I end up
only
with 15k, and then I have 2k after the towers, basically, is about what it is.
YOLO.
I want Viren to do a spreadsheet on these colors.
I do too, actually.
Dodge.
Go Audrey.
Yep.
What's happening with the...
Did I steal the tether? Or...
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know
I
why
run
people have
around.
suddenly started stealing the tether.
Yeah, I
before
know.
it
Oh,
was-
okay. No. So remember...
It's because I have to go mid now and I haven't before, so I just need to know to remember to go
Yeah,
around.
you go mid, and then you go north through the 2 knights, is the
Yeah.
relative
Yeah.
north through the 2 knights, so that we don't steal the...
Past the knights. Past the knights. I proved them.
Right. Yeah, I
Oh,
haven't had
yes.
to be middle before, so yeah, I just need to adjust.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Purple.
Dodge.
Something is...
69 killed.
I took
I
70,000.
think it's the
Maybe-
Dragon's Rage thing.
It's
You
definitely...
need 5 people there.
Maybe it is me. I don't know. I can't get to my spot though. People keep cutting me off.
we need to stop that then. So you don't cut out. You have to kind of circle north between the knights and then around, or you steal tethers. That's
That
weird.
time, 2 people just ran in front of me and stopped. I was like, guys, I gotta.
Yeah, they're running straight. Again, if the 2 knights are north, they're running straight south. So you just kind of have to run north between the knights, and then you kind of curve around to the sides.
Dragon's Rage is from King 4.
Yeah, something's weird because, like, I thought if the tanks got hit by that, they died. So it can't be like a 5-person stack.
Yeah, that's the weird part, because like there's
Dodge.
been several times we didn't make it down there, and I don't remember it ever killing people before.
I wonder. I wonder if we were always getting redded. Like every time we died, maybe we were always getting killed by the
thanks, game.
red.
Slow res.
Just, oh, I thought we were doing
I
just figured
I
out.
guess.
Oh, we have time to raise there.
Oh, I figured it was too close to the mechanic.
That's that fake fear, and I know. Kind of embarrassing doing your opener wrong on Scholar.
Not? Scholar's opener is kind of a pain. Like, it's not difficult conceptually, but there's still a lot going on, and it's constant single weaves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're doing the full
Yeah.
opener, it kind of, yeah. Purple.
Dodge.
I'm dead.
Okay, out we go.
Oh yeah. Both tethers just come to you.
So we just need to kill everyone. You can invuln that, and then we'll raise everyone.
Yes.
Okay, I like it.
Everyone pop
Two
their
re-raise
re-raise
earrings ready. Yeah.
Dodge. Red.
But
Dodge.
Raising.
I got kill.
Raid wide, raid wide.
Raising
ball.
them.
Okay,
Slow
tank
raise.
stuff, tank stuff. Do not be by tanks.
Are you bottom first, Audrey? Normally?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay.
Okay, get lined up with your partner on your side.
Counterclockwise.
Where the hell was the eyeball? West? I was looking at the eyeball, apparently. I peered into the wall.
I think the order is you look out away from the eyeball, then you can adjust a bit if you need to, then the orbs come. You have a tiny window there. You can wait for the gazers to micro adjust.
Okay.
Udra.
Oh, thank you.
Possibly someone else.
Looks like we all went to the right spots though.
Yeah. I think it was
We're-
fine. At least on our side. I just needed to not
Got
get
it.
A's move. We had 3 on our side,
Got it.
which is fine. Got it.
Got it.
You want first raise too?
Yeah, because mine are free, so.
Okay.
Woo. Dodge.
Raid wide incoming.
Slow raise.
Get away from tanks.
Line up.
Okay, line up.
Oh, we can cover the lineup thing after this, I see.
Purple. Clockwise.
Clockwise.
Get the res.
Get to your spots.
Play on DPS.
Okay, let's cover that real quick so Todd knows what's up there, because now we've progged past where we explained. So they drop half speed when only one person is alive, is what we're seeing, right? Because it could only drop one on a person at a time, and it would normally be that pace.
I think it's going. I think normally it'd be like what,
dropping
north,
about
south,
two.
north, south, north, south. Like it's
Okay.
alternating between the two people.
Oh, okay. All right, so
Did you get what I
Tom,
mean?
when the call for lineup happens, what we're doing is tank, healer, melee DPS. So you'll see that like Kya is A-ish, and then I'm in front of Kya, and then Zyph is here, and you want to be in the back. The point is just to make it easy to look at Drac effectively. It's literally all we're doing. So Thornton hops away, and then you're checking as Ton, do I have a 1 or does Drac have a 2? If not, you just do what's normal. And so that's the point of that call. Going to the group was fine, and then we're doing kind of like M2S for that next mechanic where people were doing roll stacks, and then the call was made for DPS, I think it was. So you and I will be right in front of the C marker, and then we're waiting on the ice puddle to come out. And then if the call is DPS, then you're looking to see if you get a prey marker. You go out if you don't get a prey marker. If you do get a prey marker, you might need to swap with another DPS. And so you're looking at the north group, and you don't have to look at the north DPS, you just look at the north group. Is there a prey marker there? If yes, you go south. Look at the south one, is there a prey marker there? If yes, you go north. If there's not one in either, you just go south, and then the west DPS would go north.
Do we just want to line up for that, right? North to south, and then the northmost prey marker goes north, the southmost prey marker goes south, the northmost not prey marker goes east, the southmost not prey marker goes west for the group, and then you don't have to think past that, right? And
Is
if we
that
do a
easier?
fixed lineup, then you sort of fall into like a groove of what you normally do.
Okay.
Because the marker shows up above your head too, right? You have like the giant blinking EDO marker, right?
Oh, we can just keep or you'd have a support line and a DPS line. You don't even need to do like an 8-person conga.
You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
have
yeah.
the 4 who have it in the middle.
So
Or potential.
Okay.
there'll be a call that'll say like DPS, right? Or
Oh, that makes it
DPS.
real easy to see if it's DPS or support too.
Uh,
Yeah, because if the 4 DPS are in a line and the 4 supports are in a line.
oh, I see. So we have a different set of lines, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I was. Oh, is that not what you were thinking?
Well, but we should figure out the line order we want to do.
Let's just do a DPS line and a support line then. I think this is worth trying. Actually, I think I quite like this. Do we want to do tanks left, or supports left, DPS right? Is that what we want to do?
I mean the group that isn't called, right? Because it's pretty quick, I think, to call it, right? The group that isn't called can just go to their fixed spots.
Yeah, and
So-
the other group does.
And then
What?
Ron is northeast, I think.
Yeah,
So-
he's
so
Charlie for
north-
that. Is his
so-
default.
So it's northeast, east, right?
Yeah,
For him.
for Ton, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the first prey marker goes north, then the next person goes east, second prey marker south. Okay, so if it's like you and Tim are preys, I go east, Audrey goes west, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's basically north priority, east priority, if you want to think of it
Yeah.
differently, right?
Okay. Yeah, that works. Does that confuse the shit out of anyone?
A bit.
So Prio, I go north.
If you
So,
go ahead, Tom. Go ahead, Cal.
so
Oh, I see.
if your role, so support in this case, has play marker, then you form a line in the center, and the northmost person with the play marker goes to the north. The southmost person with the play marker goes to the south.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
And then it's east and west. So the northmost non-play marker goes east, and the southmost goes west.
Okay, I gotcha.
And it's so the prey market is assuming everybody's alive, but only go on either all supports or one of like both on supports or both DPS.
That's
Yeah,
what we've
It never
seen.
mixes and matches. Okay.
Well, yeah,
Because my question was going to be like, what if me and Tim got it, for instance?
now we've got 6 polls that says it's that way, but it's possible SE.
Just checking.
Yeah. So we stand outside, we take the second thing, right? How much longer do we actually have time to just run center and get in the line?
Thanks.
You got to be very, very quick because all the towers come out, all the
Well,
red, orange puddles come
But
out.
we can
and you still
got
gotta get to your spot.
We can start moving center before the stuff comes out, right? You can form a line before the stuff comes out.
Okay, let's try it and see if the timing works out. Because if you can form a line before it comes out, I think this is great. If you can't, I think this is awful.
I
Okay.
don't know if you have time.
Well, because
The
like if we're
best
all
idea or
running
the worst idea?
If
Because-
we're all running
yeah.
center, who's the northmost person? Well, where were we at on the clock thing? Who ran there first? Like, I think that's bad. But if we can all
Yeah, I
just
mean,
get there, it's easy.
Yeah, I guess we could also just form a line sort of relative to where we start, but I don't.
I mean, what I was thinking was since you have like tanks and melees are we doing north south?
Thanks.
What you could do is just have everybody kind of step in a little bit from where they're going to drop the ice. If you see it's on supports, DPS all just step back and you just kind of look. So if Tem has it north, whoever else has it needs to go south, and you basically just adjust. If it's 2 tanks, you're good. If it's a healer and a tank, the healer and the tank swap. And if it's 2 healers, like you and I just have an order that we go. Like I go north, you go south, or
Right.
something.
Yeah, but that's a bunch of rules, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
here. So we have a system that works that's not this, but let's try this.
However you're set up, yeah.
So, yeah. So the idea. Melee's north. It was east. What?
Yeah, however the melees are, I don't know how we ended up landing on. I guess it was ranged east-west with the healers.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I guess in theory you could also just look at the party list conceptually, right? Form the line in the party list, sort of, right?
Yeah, and that was my thought because you kind of see that way who's where and what.
Like you don't
either way,
necessarily
I
need
could-
a conga as long as you. Right. I mean, it's
Oh.
I
We
get-
call this-
it's the same result, right? So it's
Yeah.
Tim, Kya, Bri, Audrey, right? Is the support order, right? So if Tim has Bri, he's always north.
Let me move myself then because this is gonna be
I mean,
Yeah,
luckily my
alright.
order is tank, healer, healer, so this does work. But otherwise, it's healer, tank, healer,
Uh,
and it doesn't work. So you just move yourself to position 4 or 3, I guess.
Audrey's always south or yeah.
I think the line is
yeah.
easier than the other. I think if we don't do the
Yeah,
line,
okay.
the other is.
the other
probably-
makes way more sense to me, but whatever
Yeah.
the group works.
I mean, you also see, well, if the lining doesn't work, you can see, like what Cal was saying. Just look, like for me, for instance, I can see on my party list who has the prey marker because it shows up on the debuff bar on your party list.
right.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah,
only
yeah.
looking for the DPS that has it. So if we did, like, say it was like me, Judy, Drakton, just how my party list is ordered, I would always go north. And then Judy would always go north unless I have it as well. Then she would go south and kind of go from there.
Right.
You don't even have to line up at all. You just look at your party list and you see immediately when the praise actually show up. There's
I
no
think
need
it-
to actually line
I
up
think
at all.
it's much harder to look at my party list to figure out where I am, as opposed to just standing in my spot and looking, like which was what we were
Right, but if
doing
your party
before.
list is in the right order, it's a conga line.
Mine
for
is
you.
in the right order, so it's
Okay.
easy
yeah,
enough
but
for me.
that's what I
But-
think. That's what he's saying is
No, I get it. Okay. Do you just want to do it that way, and we won't even bother with the lineup then and see
I
how
don't
it
know.
goes?
Just try
I don't
to
know, either
let's
way,
see the
whatever
line
works.
first.
I think
Okay.
there's
Right,
about
yeah.
5 seconds before. There's 5 seconds after the orbs stop exploding to get center and line up before any markers
Okay.
come out. So it's tight, but
But you also have to make sure you get to your spot too.
no.
No, this
Those-
is before.
That's before the markers even show up, right? So you have 5 seconds to try to line up in center roughly, and then you have like 6 seconds after that to go to the right spot.
Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
the top
try it.
person
Yeah,
is the
let's try it.
north person. The first marked is the north person. The first unmarked person is east or west.
East.
East.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, no, let's try. I like the visual lineup thing. I hope this works.
So I'm basically west or south.
Unless
Not necessarily. I feel
I'm
like
the
there's a
last person,
third
so-
case.
Oh yeah, you'd have to be north if
Yeah.
south gets it.
Like if somebody
Oh.
else is marked, I'm going to be the
Dodge.
last person marked and the last person unmarked.
Yes,
so-
in this model you're always that's
Right.
correct.
Okay.
In the other model you would have had to go north sometimes. So
A
this
little bit,
one's
yeah.
And does, I guess the other question is, does everybody know where they're going if you're not the role that's getting marked?
It's your cardinal.
Your default.
Or
yeah.
inner
Yeah, that's what,
cardinal.
again, I'm asking, do everybody understand that concept though?
Yellow. Dodge. Cut it out.
How did Ton live? He-
Necromancer.
Gracefully.
Take the lantern.
Oh, was it smudge? So you got stunned.
Yeah, he smudged into the AoE.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Actually, let me
Ew.
cancel. So, Zypha, is anyone confused by where you go if it's not your group that's called?
I mean, I get it, but you should go over it just in case. So, like, where?
So
Someone
let's
doesn't.
hold on. Let's move a marker back. So
Sure.
ag
Yeah.
first. So go to your clock spot.
Northeast for.
Oh, clock spots. Yeah.
Clock spot. So now, has it always been cardinals where the
Yeah.
gaps are?
I think it has been so
Uh-huh.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And we've
Yeah.
had DPS
DPS
rotate
rotate
clockwise.
Yeah.
DPS rotate clockwise.
DPS move clockwise.
So this is where you are going if you are not the called group. You're just going here at the like spot where you do the pair stack.
Which is right in front of your marker, to be
Right.
clear. Like on the
Yep.
inside of the
Right.
circle.
Yeah. We've been doing that just fine.
Like
yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
just
yep,
making sure
yeah.
people know where to go if you're not the chosen role.
And then if you are not the chosen role, you're taking the clockwise most tower in the group of three by you. Right. So there's going to be either one or two towers in three possible spots on the outside. Potentially. It might just be so if there's one, you are going if you're not the called role, you're going inside. There's two, you're taking the clockwise most one on the outside, and your partner taking the counterclockwise most one.
There can't be three.
No, they can't be three.
No,
Yeah, it's one.
there's
It's
two.
one or two. It's one or two.
Oh, okay. I was.
But there's three possible spots, right?
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
But if we look north, right, there's possibly a tower A, and then there's possibly a tower between A and 4, and there's possibly a tower between A and B.
Right.
They're very close together in that sector.
Right.
So you're one or two of those will exist. If you're the called group, you're always going out. So you don't have to think about it, and you're going to the counterclockwise one of that set of three.
I don't
right?
think you want to do it that way because you could have your no. So you want your people to be opposite if they're the praise, right?
Well, yeah. Well, they are going to.
But the
be
called
opposite.
group would have prey.
Well, if the called group are just oh, okay, wait.
Yeah, so like if supports get prey and he calls prey or calls supports, that means all supports go out. That means the praise did go out.
Yeah, you're just potentially gonna have. Yeah, you're gonna cut off a third of the arena potentially, right?
Why?
No.
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 Okay.
Hey, you're saying they should always go true north, true cardinal.
Yeah. So they
Had
were
there
There might
always
not even
been-
there might not even be a tower cardinal, right?
right.
Have there always been a true north-south
I
card
thought so,
No.
but Kya has a
There's-
picture, and I think he did it.
Is there
on the
some other
videos.
artist?
I'm pretty sure I saw at least one time where there was a gap on a cardinal.
Okay.
So the other side of
Oh,
that too is
we just
if
pull
you,
some more because we're not even getting
If-
there reliably with people alive.
if you have the meteors, start as close to the cardinal as you can. So if you're not on a tower on the cardinal, start on near the cardinal, so you got a lot more runway.
Yeah, I assume the meteors are gonna go like explode as we're going around, but they might
Keep
not.
in mind
gotta
that one
be
marker's a
something.
little off.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh,
Oh, it's
that's okay.
fine.
I
I
can
think.
I can adjust.
It's fine. Just me and Kale have to deal with it.
Dodge. No, that's the group's problem.
Really, Audrey has to deal with it.
Yeah, that's my
I
problem.
see what you mean. But if we get that far,
Yeah.
Here comes red.
have to line up with
Mhm.
the.
I think I can see the spot. It should be fine.
Anyway,
Yellow. Should have known better.
Yeah. Dodge.
Oh boy, we're dead. So
67. We're
so
Just
Judy, you
dying.
want to always run through the 2 knights instead of running straight across, because that's how we're getting the tethers stolen, and then that would have worked out okay.
Move the one. Move the one.
Oh,
There you go.
Dodge.
blue.
Blue. Dodge.
Raid wide. Tank stuff. Get away from tanks. Also, that was clean.
I'm sad because I stood all the way on the right, because like I'll do the right thing since I'm paying attention, but Judy just assumed I was an idiot and went to the right, which I thought was going to happen. But I'm still sad because I was very proud of myself.
Why not?
Line up. Line up. Line up.
Purple.
Counter.
Counterclockwise.
Look out.
Mm,
I went early. I mean, Tim also got feared, but I went early there. Sorry. Drac is perfect. And he went north.
Oh.
Perfect, Drac. You are amazing.
your partner let you down. But I found out where to go by myself, but didn't have time to adjust for the eyes. I'm trying to not look at everyone and figure out, where to go on my own.
You can stand at the little marker thing before you adjust, wait for the eye thing to go off, and then adjust 3 with the call.
I'm in north-south.
Oh.
Like,
I see. Judgment-free zone, Tim.
I mean, I get the concept, but I've just been following the group.
Yeah.
Yellow.
They were all yellow.
Seriously, I don't know what's up with this.
Dodge.
Nice to show us heavy. I'll take middle.
stuff. Oh, no, yeah, wait, right. Then tank stuff. Lining up.
Yeah, what?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. That's
Line up again.
Guess I had my toes in the.
Over here, Tom.
Oh,
we got double ice. I'm not sure why.
yeah.
And Tom, you were perfect, I think. No. There's only one tower. You wanted to go in there, I think, Tom.
DPS had the things, the players.
Oh, I thought it was support.
Was it on? Yeah.
Support. Yeah,
I
it was
saw
on
it on-
support. Support.
I
had-
saw one on Zive.
No support.
No, it was on
support-
Kia.
Yeah,
Is
that was 90, by the way. Like Tim ran, and that looked like 90.
Was that the
Oh.
entire set of them though?
Did you run all? Well,
They were
the
blown up
towers,
behind him though too.
The towers are about to go off. So. It's
Okay.
it's knockback, and then the towers are like a second or two after.
I didn't make it center because I
Mhm.
was trying to find Audrey and then book it to him.
Yeah.
Did the center work for everyone else though? Like, is there time to do it and do the line? Not really.
I don't think we were all moving there by the time we were thinking about it.
It kind of worked. Maybe we
I
don't have.
didn't-
Well,
Yeah. I didn't move center. It's just like I got the marker, so I knew it was supports, and I go north, so I just went
Yeah.
north.
yeah. I
Okay.
saw Tim
I
in
guess you
front of
guys
me
were
with the marker.
overlapped
and
or
was like,
something.
I must go south then. But yeah, it's probably
Too tight.
it's not easy at least.
Okay.
Maybe if we sprint it or something, but
I'd prefer to just like run to C and then figure it out from there because the same rules actually apply, right? We're in mostly the same order. It's just the order becomes. Well, it's Timber, I kill Audrey, I guess, in that case, but
yeah, I put it in chat what we had, I think, lined up. So it's you just looking at the party list. And I'm sure we could do something like with Vukov where we had that written out thing for each person. But like it was for the Mickey Mouse ears. 'Cause it's Same sort of concept.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I see. Oh, yeah, this. Okay. Okay. So do we want to stick with this as the order thing then, and just people are
But
looking
that
at
means
the party list?
Audrey's always south if it's support, and Drac is always south if it's DPS.
Yeah, we can do it that way.
But yeah, Tim is north or east always, depending on if he has
Yeah.
play or not. Audrey south or west,
Mm-hmm.
and then
You and I are north.
I look at. I look at. Well, I look at. So I look at Tim. If Tim has the marker, and then I'm the east, and once I have the marker, then I'm south, and you're just the reverse of that. So you look at Audrey. If Audrey has the
Okay.
marker, you go north, unless then you're west. Yeah.
Is this easier?
So
What?
what I was so here's what I was thinking because like, basically the idea would be you go to your static spots, roughly your static spots, not on the marker but a little bit in. Supports are called DPS backup. You look and see where the marker is. If a marker is already in a correct spot, it stays there, and if it's
Yeah.
not, then
That-
Kiosk swaps with whoever doesn't need it. And the only other time you have only that way the only rule you have to remember is like if Rye and I both get it,
Yes.
Rye's north, I'm south. That's
But-
one set of rules, and otherwise you're just swapping.
But you have to remember that, and then the people that are north or south also have to remember. Also have to look at both of you and say, okay, they both have prey. I need to go west versus
But
only
then-
one of them has prey. I need to go south. Right?
But
No.
then they're just remembering that Tem only has to swap with Vry and Kya only swaps with me.
Yeah.
That's the only combo you have to remember. Otherwise, as tanks, you don't move if you have the marker. If you don't have the marker, you swap with whoever has the marker. And if it's 2 healers and you're both swapping, that's the order. You just swap with. Otherwise, you're just swapping with who has the marker and the other person stays static.
Yeah, if you think the debuffs is easier, I don't, to be clear. But if everyone else does, we can do it that way. The way Audrey's describing it to me is like brain dead.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't understand what he's saying.
It's saying
So
look at
okay,
the
so right now
debuffs
Tem is
too.
north, Kya is south, I'm west.
No, I don't look at
Vry is
debuffs. You can
east.
literally just look at the map.
So
Like,
if Tem and Kya have the markers, we're done. We're already good. Stay where we are. If Tem gets the marker and Vry gets the marker, Kya just swaps with Vry. You just swap the bottom tank with whoever has the marker. If I have the marker, then Kya swaps with me. The only one you have to remember a rule for then is the
Double
both swap
healer.
combo, which is that I just swap with south and Vry swaps north.
Yeah, I guess the difference is the tanks can end up in three spots.
I mean, yeah, you'll have to do. Yeah,
well, you
you'd
had
be swap,
3
like
spots anyway.
potentially.
No,
You had north,
Well,
south,
yeah.
or
well,
east. It's just there's
10
less
wouldn't.
rules to get there.
yeah. There's also
This adds a
I
spot
see.
for Tem, but yeah. But that way it's 100% visual. It's not really like I said, because that way like there's only
But
one
keep-
combination where there's a rule to think about. Otherwise, you just swap as the tank.
Yeah, but people aren't gonna. The other thing that right, like Tim might be south, right, running up to go north, right? You can't. You have to keep that in mind too, right?
Right.
You-
Well, in this case, Tem would never be south though.
Well, no. Tim might be at 2 because that's where he needed to be for the previous mechanic.
I don't care
Okay.
which one we do, but we need to just pick one. Like we're
Mm-hmm.
and do
try.
it. Does anyone?
I mean, we could do the party list conga line, just make sure everybody's looking at the same party list order. But that's that's the line thing we were talking about earlier. But
Yeah, it's. I don't.
that's
I
a
don't
lot of
think we-
coordination every time.
Yeah, we don't need a super conga list. It's just rules, right? It's just rules. Either
Okay,
way.
Right.
So-
but someone said Drac was south, and on mine, Ton is the last person. So I don't know.
No. He typed in the party chat the rules. Okay, so
Oh,
let's just
gotcha.
go with
Okay.
this. Right, this one confuses me, but so did the change we did to the run through the 2 nights with the defamation. So I'll get it. And
What are we doing?
this is north to south priority. Explain the party list thing again to me, Kya.
It's northeast priority. Basically.
Northeast priority. Okay. So Zyke,
the-
you're
if you-
always north unless you don't have it, and then you're east. I will take your word for it that this is easier.
I don't know that it is.
Because 'cause before it was just I go to C, period, and then if I needed to swap, I can see on the map where I swap to, and I run there.
I don't think it's gonna work like that in
It has
practice.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, the base of the whole party list, like we said before, it's the same concept as the lines. You're just doing it on a list versus seeing it in front of you. You look for the debuff instead of a marker over somebody's head.
Do I need to
Because you'll see a
rearrange my
marker on
party
like.
list?
That's the
No,
problem.
you're at the.
You have-
You're at the.
I mean,
You're
it's,
if you have the marker, you go north. If you don't, you go east. Me and you have
Okay.
the lazy one.
Yeah.
It's up to
Okay.
you if you want to rearrange the like you're just looking at most. I think in this
Yeah.
you're looking at
The 2 in the middle
Two
are the ones that
people?
have to pay attention to because they have 3 spots potentially.
So if I have the marker, I go north. If not, I go east. I can do that.
Yeah.
If,
Yeah.
if it's,
Everyone else
if,
is happy.
if support is called, otherwise
If
Right.
support is
you're
called.
just north.
You just go north.
Okay.
This is northeast priority. Okay.
I mean, this is the easy one for me, but
Are
either way.
DPS good?
I mean, we
I'm
can
good.
go with Audrey's if that makes more sense to more people.
Let's try
I think
one.
we should
If it
really
doesn't work,
pick one.
we switch to the other. Yeah.
Yes,
Let's do the
please.
list to start. We'll do the list to start, and then we can always swap if it doesn't seem
Are
to be working.
any of the DPS confused with how your priority stuff works? With the list thing? Okay, sounds like no.
Brian, how happy does it make it when other people get as impatient as you are?
I've been done with this conversation for a hot minute. I just wanted to.
I
pull.
know. That's why, but me and Zai finally got there too. We're like,
Oh.
just go, pick one, go.
Okay.
I'm tired of this.
No, just because the other way worked, that I've always been in the right spot and it's easy for me, but I think I'm the only one. So
I'm fine with whatever as long as we
Yeah.
agree upon
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't care what
I'm
we do.
just-
I just pick one.
Yeah.
Go.
yeah.
Red.
Dodge.
Raid wide. Tank stuff away from tanks.
I got it.
I got him.
You.
Oh god.
Hmm.
That's what I want to hear from a tank.
It was fine.
Exactly what you
Never
want your
panic.
tanks to hear.
Nobody
Why not?
died.
Tim, did you
Line
miss,
up, line up, line up.
Did you miss a mitt on the tank buster in the corner there?
I
No.
don't think so.
Okay.
Purple. Clockwise. I try to get the reses again.
We won't be able to
I
in
don't-
time. I
yeah.
don't think we ever
Yeah.
It's
did.
DPS. Yeah, I don't have Nuke Swift.
We had a 3 stack on our side, and then I don't think I was in the stack when it snapshot, is why Ton and Judy died. So we didn't have a tank. Which should have been okay, to be clear, but I wasn't in the snapshot.
So it looks like the meteors stick around though. Because there was some of Drax meteors.
Yeah, I think you just gotta book it and just run full speed
Mm-hmm.
walk, not.
There were two really close together, like maybe a meteor and a half apart, and they didn't explode. It looked like so.
Really?
But it feels
seems
like if you
pretty common.
stagger, they're going. If you like stagger step, they're gonna blow up.
Dodge?
And continually move.
Yeah, you probably just go.
I got it. I'm the only one who can get it. Look,
You just want to let everyone know you're on it. It's fine.
just have it. Now, you were at like 2,000 life last time through XCOG, and I wasn't sure what was different.
Blue.
Dodge.
I knew I should have got greedy on that.
Oh.
I tried to save you. It didn't work.
I thought that was gonna be a little bit. Yeah.
You can always do the pattern that you did as a caster,
Yeah.
Audrey. I would just plan to do that. Like I run in early.
I thought I had
but-
it. I just missed that one. Like it just barely.
No, just
caught
just
me.
do the caster
Yeah.
motions. There's no need to. I mean, you could even literally just step back afterwards, so you're in the
If
same
I need to.
spot
That's valid.
approximately.
But yeah, the ones that are in my face. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, Feared and I step in. I think he does too, just because we're used to it and we're in the front. But you don't
Right.
need to.
Dodge.
Blue.
Dodge.
He who hesitates is lost.
You know, something I noticed is that the knights seem to face directions during that too, before the tether goes out. I wonder if they
Oh?
affected it or not.
Oh, like they're pre-targeting?
Yeah, like you would know counterclockwise or clockwise. Well, I guess you wouldn't because you don't know where the knight is.
Oh, are you talking about the mechanic
The
we're
dark
on?
knight. No.
Pull.
Just pull. Just pull. Todd?
Purple?
Purple. Todd?
Thank you, Zyph!
I didn't assume the same, Bri.
I appreciate it.
Get away from the tanks.
I have a free regen here that can top people off if you want me to use it, by the way, Audrey.
Okay.
I'd been using
Line
it
up.
at your end. but-
Line up.
I've
Line up.
got so much of my kit here right now.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to see
No, you're good then. Don't worry about it.
the minimum I can do stuff with, but it's...
Purple. Counterclockwise. Away.
What?
I was gonna say that felt early.
Where was the eye at then?
To the right. Oh, is that why you took off?
Right next to you.
Yeah,
it
it's
was to
a
our
terror.
Yeah, I've had what I was doing before was I was looking in at the arena and I would sometimes miss the eye if it was on the outside. So now I'm just running to the wall and looking at the wall to make sure it's safe, and then I'm flipping
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
the thing goes out, and that works better for me.
Like, I've stood
Ooh,
right in front
check.
of the eye and just turned like 45 degrees and it's fine.
Food. You should call that.
Yeah.
Maybe a macro to go with it.
Yeah. I love that I've tried so many ways and it doesn't matter. It's just
I mean,
You
I
should start
noticed it.
sending like snail mail in advance.
start timing
It's a
it.
random postcard that says food check.
I expect that for Christmas, Tim.
Mm.
Except for mine could say tank stance.
Blue.
Todd.
I'll get center. Got it. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, right.
That.
No, Judy was dead before the tower's resolved.
Oh.
Yeah. I was thinking that we would somehow be okay, and I was like, I'll raise Judy, but then the towers went off. The blue.
The blue thing.
Were you not
Oh,
full?
defamation. It does quite a bit of damage.
No. Okay.
Okay, I'll take a better look next time.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so, Audrey, what I'm doing there on my side, it's a little different than yours, but I'm using, emergency tactics with dissipation
Uh-huh. Yeah.
to top folks off, and then I get a sucker
Okay.
off before we take off. And that does
Okay.
just fine for my group, but it's 2 heals worth that I have to do.
Yeah, I was trying what Furin said, but I'd rather just go back to what I was doing before. So
Oh, mine's toast, too.
be easier, I think.
It's, again, I don't know on regen side, but I need the shields plus 2
Right.
heals worth of stuff to get my
Okay.
folks good. Might have to call it today.
Khan
early
is
before-
saying we might end early.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't
So
worry
that's
about
half
it,
an
Khan.
hour.
Okay, yeah, that's appreciate you subbing in, so don't sweat it. So we'll just go until Ton needs to bounce, and then we'll go ahead and call it there. No big deal. And do this. Oh, thank you.
I got you.
I would like to point out that these came in, if you could see seconds, at like the exact same second. I'm just saying.
Oh, 15 minutes. Okay, so we got a couple pulls worth then.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Alright.
I'm not letters.
Dodge.
Think we got it? No?
Oh,
Oh. Yeah. You were right there, Judy. That was way better. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I like that more. It's the problem with Bell. Bell only does ticks if I take damage, and if I'm not taking damage, it doesn't top people off at all.
Oh. Can't you, like,
So
detonate it
bubble
early?
and I can, but then it's basically just
Dodge
a big
move.
fat ass heal that's not really needed. Like just doing a Medica from the middle and a bubble to me is just working better there.
Okay.
Blue.
Blue.
Dodge.
I'll do center.
I'm dead. Damn it. I'm not dead.
I got you.
Healing come.
raid wide.
Interesting. I should be dead.
Yeah, how did you
Get away from tanks.
I'll just end on this.
Okay.
That's weird. I got hit by the red thing and didn't die.
I was gonna say you got the damage down.
You got a 2-minute damage down, yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to die if you get hit by that thing.
Line up.
Shield block, obviously. Line up.
Line up.
The quote Q is so good.
Yellow.
Clockwise.
Was the eye behind us? Gosh dang it.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
I looked away from him and got hit by the eye.
I almost looked towards back at him when I saw the eye north.
Well, like 3 days
We
in,
go
I finally get that
again.
mechanic. So yay.
Oh, I mean,
That's not bad at all,
yeah,
honestly.
we're doing fine with it.
I think we're all still pretty
Getting
good.
Yeah.
better each time. Yeah.
I mean, the fact we're doing this blind is gonna add. Yeah, that's nothing.
I feel pretty good about everything.
Yeah.
Like, everyone understands
Agreed.
all the mechanics we've seen, and we'll all understand the one we're on in
Dodge.
fairly short order. We just need a couple reps with it.
Got him.
Okay.
And I talked to a bunch of people who said this is the hardest mechanic in the fight. It's just it's so early, it doesn't feel so bad.
Yeah.
Like this series of all this right here.
You top off con?
Yep, got him. Yellow.
Yellow.
That's bait.
Dodge.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
An
don't know about that
unlucky
one, but okay.
happenstance. I also thought mine was fine, but was apparently not.
yeah.
Dodge. Red.
Red.
Dodge.
I know I fucked up there. But I think there were multiple fuck ups, but I was one of them.
You're the one that died, I
I
think.
think there was just one. Yeah.
No, right, it's just you.
Okay, happens to us all. Dodge.
Oh, I thought I got hit by a defamation and I licked the Oreo.
Was it tasty?
No,
Was it worth it?
it was not.
Now that you know it's wrong.
Yellow.
Hey,
We really do need to track that. Now I want to
It
know.
feels like a lot. I mean, there's been a lot of polls, but
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
Happy little murders.
dodge.
yeah.
I do not miss living at home.
no. I missed the free event.
That's true.
Purple.
Purple.
I did stay as long as I could for the free rent,
Mm-hmm.
but couldn't return after I left. Would have been homicides.
Dodge. Hi, bye.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, worked out.
Noticing green shinies going off on me.
Oh,
Where do I? Get away from tanks.
I don't know how I got so turned around there, but yay.
all worked out.
Okay, line up.
Purple. Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. What?
With I wouldn't use that. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
I keep seeing you move, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm supposed to be moving already. It's like, wait a minute.
No.
I thought you were
I
being
for
fine. You were
sure
looking
was
out
not
the same
facing
angle
either
I was, I
eye.
thought.
Yeah.
Start going in freaking first person mode, apparently, I guess.
If you
Might have to.
again, like what works for me is like I find where I'm going and I'm looking like out. I'm looking at.
I
the
knew where
thing.
both of them were. I didn't look at
Oh.
either one and still got hit by it.
Yeah, same.
Oh.
I was staring outside. The thing was not in front of
Me,
me.
Audrey,
Okay.
and Tim were all
I
looking the
was gonna
same
say, you looked
direction,
at the
and me
same
and Tim
angle
got
as
hit.
me, yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Maybe it snaps early.
I'd say, yeah, it's
Maybe.
got to be some weird ass snap or something because it's hitting us, but it's fucking bizarre, and I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong.
Dodge.
Yeah, make sure to look early for the eye this time, because Thornton's easy to find. It must be an early snap or something.
Yellow. To my shock and surprise.
Dodge.
Green shinies.
Stay wide.
99% I killed you. Yeah, I could have been further north.
Get away from tanks.
But he killed
Oh,
myself.
no.
Oh, okay.
Line up.
Okay, lining up.
Yellow. And clockwise.
How did I get fair after?
It shows up real late.
Like,
Or
the jump had already happened.
No, you're fine, Ton. Don't worry about it. It happens. Sometimes we have to cancel because life happens. It's cool.
Yeah.
We got a good practice though.
Yeah,
Eh.
yeah, and let's just plan to stick with the Mickey Mouse priority thing until and unless it doesn't work out. But I think it
I
will.
think it'd be fine.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because only 4 people have to worry about it, and that's 2 at a time.
Yeah.
So
No. I think it's totally fine. All right, so we'll stick with that. I don't think we need to change anything. We just need to clean it up and then execute against
Execute.
that. Yeah.
Agreed, yeah. And we're getting more consistent aside from little hiccups here and there.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I'm still happy with stuff.
Later, Tom.
Yeah. Later, Ton. Thanks, man.
Take your Ton.
I have a quick dumb scholar question.
Summon your fairy.
okay.
No, so at the beginning, like the first big cooldown is I'm using is dissipation, and I'm using that
Okay.
tiny bit for the heals, but mostly so I can get my charges back, so I can keep the tanks up in the next mechanic.
Okay.
Is that a good use of dissipation, or is that a waste of a 3-minute cooldown?
No, dissipation is usually done in the burst window when you don't need the actual stacks. But that's what I was saying before. Is like there's sometimes where you're doing stuff where you want the stacks and you just do it for that instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Typically, the way I would recommend doing it is like if I've done a phase where like okay, I need to top up the party, I need to kind of get a little bit of a heal. I will blow like Whispering Dawn and Fey Blessing. And a lot of times I've already blown Fey Illumination. It's on a cooldown or something too. And then I'll eat the fairy. Because at that point, your fairy is just the fairy and nothing else. So for 30 seconds, you can heal bigger and make up the gap. And there's no utility you could use anyway.
Okay.
So that's the best way to do it. But a lot of times, yeah, sometimes like you'll find a phase where you want like 4 or 5 stacks of Lustrate or like an Indomitability and a couple Lustrates and an XCOG and this and that. Yeah, you just munch down and go for it.
Okay. Yeah. When I I tried doing it with the opener thing, and I ran out of charges later when I wanted them, so that I
Yeah,
moved
that
it.
happened. That's
Okay.
that happened to me a lot in T. Like in T, the first place I actually ate my fairy in T was Limit Cut, and then I ate it again at the end of Justice Cruise Chaser.
Okay, so basically it's just
So
I need
that's- yeah.
stacks, so I eat fairy, or I don't need stacks, I use
Either
it in
it's
burst.
either you do it. Yeah, you either use it when you need stacks, you use it for damage, or you use it to
Okay.
set yourself up for extra stacks. So like when we have the downtime, for example, eat before the downtime, and when you've got no stacks, that gets you 3. And that way, when we go back into the next phase, you've got 3 stacks to go, plus probably an Aether Weaver ready to go.
Okay,
Or Aether
okay.
Flow
So
ready to
you
go. And that
basically
gets you 6 lined
don't
up.
normally care about the healing potency buff. It's normally about
I
the
mean,
stacks.
yes, but I mean, it's one of those things. It's more about getting your stacks back because Lustrate's
Okay.
going to be way more than the healing potency because the potency is good, but yeah, I mean, having 3 stacks of Lustrate or all the other stuff you want to be able to do is pretty nice.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
And worst case scenario, you're losing out on like, what is it, 100 apiece? So it's like a broil and a half, or a broil. So yeah, you basically are giving up 1 GCD by not using all of your energy drain.
Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, I keep waiting to get to the point where we're like 3 minutes into the fight to where it comes
Yeah,
up
no,
again and
yeah.
I know I didn't need it. And I keep hoping that it's good enough, but then I figured I could just
Yeah, like in
ask.
Savages, you're using your burst window, but in Ultimates, I would try to plan that in really well. Like I said, I would do it where I don't
Okay.
need the fairy, and I would do it in downtime, or I would do it like going into phases where I've got heavy damage and I want 3 extra stacks.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, if I pop it at the end of the burst window, then I have
Yeah.
all the stacks I need and it lasts the whole time, and I normally have 1 that I get to use in the window. But then my charge math works out for everything else as far as we've gotten. So
Yeah,
all
and
my
that's the thing too
cooldowns
is as
are
you get
accounted
further,
for.
you'll see gaps where you can do stuff. So
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to like regret that later and have to refigure out all of my order stuff because this feels
Yeah,
really
no.
good and I have an ability for like literally everything. So,
Yeah.
and you're sitting on abilities, you
was-
said, right?
I was basically sitting on stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
okay,
mean,
cool.
and that's typically the way it would work too. Is like I would on Scholar, I would do a lot of the shielding stuff, and I don't know if Furin was blowing all his stuff too or not, but like, yeah, I didn't see too many places where there's a lot of usability for a lot of the white mage stuff. That's why I was going to do Astro, but I haven't played Astro consistently in a while. I need to work on
Okay.
that.
No. So like when everyone gets fucked on an AoE and we have like 10,000 HP, I just sucker so we get shields back up, and then
Right.
you're always going to take care of the rest. And if for
That'd
some
be the
reason,
big one, right?
okay, if for some reason you couldn't, the region healer would just tell me that I need to help
100%,
more.
yeah.
Okay.
No, and that's really what the white mage kit's about. Like that's what 100% what white mage is. It's like everything is about dumping massive freaking heals. So like when we were coming at the end after we did the splits and then did our towers and then come back to the middle,
Yeah.
like I'll use like plenary with a cure 3, which just tops everybody up. Immediately start casting a Medica 2, and then that also procs the Medica 2 to top everybody up after the raid wide. So stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean most of my stuff otherwise is it's all just raw heals.
Okay, no, Furin did that exchange different, so I was doing different
Okay.
abilities, but I didn't need to do anything there.
Okay.
So
Yeah, anything with the big damage, like it seems to be like Plenary's only on a minute cooldown or something like that, so it comes up pretty easily.
is that the one where if you
for
hard
huge
cast
damage.
something, it does another cure?
Yeah, basically for Medica 2, Cure 3, or the AoE instant, what is it, Rapture, I think? Yeah. Any of those heals, it gives you like a bonus heal. So that's that's
Gotcha.
pretty much all I've ever really had to do is that for the filling up from the bottom.
Okay.
That and freaking, Asai's was up about the same time as well, so it worked out.
Okay, gotcha. And then like after every raid wide in an ultimate whilst progging, always cast Sucker. Unless I'm going to be spread lowing, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say not after every one, but you want to make sure you've got it up for the next one
For the
because
next
otherwise
hit. Okay.
otherwise you run into that problem that I had with Uwu, where like for the knockbacks I couldn't shield myself because I had shielded myself prior. So like
Oh,
if someone
right,
takes
right,
enough
right.
damage or like the shield isn't enough to refresh it, a lot of times you want to make sure you can refresh the shields so they don't fall off at a bad time.
Okay, yeah.
So you don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
sit on it for 20 seconds. But yeah, just plan in your head somewhere like, okay, next mechanic is 20 seconds, and about 10 or 15 I'll cast a shield.
Okay, yeah. No. When there's a long time, I just hit the regen fairy
Yeah.
and chill.
Yeah.
And everyone's full. But
Yeah, nice little tick for a top off, and yeah, that's all you got to do.
okay. And the good news of what we got to see tonight is, man, with 4 people healing clockwise or counterclockwise thing is a fucking joke. Now that it's slowed down in my head, anyway.
Do you need
Yeah.
mantra still at that point? Do you want to save
Nah.
it for the next mechanic now?
No, that's
Yeah,
been
save
yeah.
it for the
Okay.
next mechanic.
Yeah, once I figured
Okay.
the timing of that, I just need a precast.
If
Because I basically that was my biggest problem initially was just not having the timing down, but that's not too bad at all.
if you notice it's a 3 on the side, Zyph, you should hit mantra there though, because I don't
If there's
It-
a what on the side?
3. Like
Oh, yeah.
if someone doesn't cross.
I'm also, if I'm in a 3-sec, I'm also popping Middle Alert to cure
Yeah.
after the initial hit as well.
Okay. No, because the spread low plus I'm able to get a hard cast sucker, and I have 2 OGCD pure cure heal things there, and then I'm Fey illuminationing the raid before we go out. So with all that, it feels pretty easy now. But I'm starting to wonder if that's like almost every raid wide that you get to. It's
It
like,
will be.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna hit like a truck. Yeah, everything requires mitt. Everything requires a shield.
Okay.
Bubble, I kind of like. So that's the other thing too. You're gonna kind of want to pay attention to, like things like Fey Illumination. The other one, the one that gives you the magic damage down, resistance. That
Yeah. Fey
sometimes I'll use
illumination.
that instead of a bubble because like bubble takes a stack. So like if I want to save that for something else later, you kind of mix in stuff like that as well. Or like
Oh, I
I use
gotcha.
expedience for just a shield a lot of the times because of that too.
Okay. No, I'm actually so for this one, if you're covering for me, I'm using
Mhm.
Fey Illumination because it sticks on everyone for 20 seconds, and we
Right,
go
right.
to the opposite ends of the earth.
Yeah.
So I'm able to spread low Fey Illumination, and that'll last for all 4 hits.
So that's really good for the towers, but I think the dive is physical, so it's not going to help on that, but it does help on the healing.
I thought it did. No, it does help, doesn't it?
It's magic
Oh.
only for the damage, the debuff.
God damn! I thought
It
it was
gives
like
like a
the dark
10%
Knight
heal
thing.
boost though, so
Yeah, it's a heal boost, but it's like 5% magic.
5 magic, yeah. So it's
Uh,
really good for like any of the magic raid wides and like the magic stuff.
Okay, I'm dumb.
But that's the other side of it too. Like I used to do the same thing, so
Okay.
yeah, don't feel
I
bad.
And
mean,
also
it's-
mega
It's
boost your
buffing.
cures.
It's buffing
pop
my
that,
spread
eat the
low.
fairy, get a bigger buff.
Yeah, it's buffing.
Yeah, it gives
spread
you a
low,
lot
but-
for your heals.
Somebody was ever down to, like, say your co-healer's down, you need to get the whole party up. Eating
Mhm.
a fairy with emergency tactics and that.
Massive
Succor.
freaking heals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Massive heals.
Yeah.
That's how you get the shields with the 2 dots. Because
Yeah.
it just buffs the shit. Like use that with a crit low and just spread that around everybody, and it's just it's ungodly huge.
Protraction as well.
Yeah,
Oh, I keep using protraction on the tanks. I didn't think about
I
that.
use that a lot for tank busters. It's nice just to have that extra
Yeah,
little bit of
same.
health.
I'm just
Oh.
saying, if you want to see like
Yeah.
the mega shields, that's how you
yeah.
combo all that together.
Like
Oh, I
if something is about
gotcha.
to go very, very wrong and you're trying to cover everybody, I've done it before where I have not touched a single heal on anybody, just done that to myself and then spread it, and we've lived through stuff. Like that heal is just ungodly huge.
I
Because
got
it doesn't matter if it's health points or if it's shield, it still counts. So
Okay. I think we're done with this mechanic once we execute it.
Yeah.
I think we've got it worked out. I think the prio system
think
would
so
be fine.
too.
Like to me, the other idea works better in my head, but the prio
I don't know,
system
me-
seems like it works.
I'm
for
fine with trying
everybody,
either one.
so-
Like once Algie
Yeah.
explained, because at first I didn't understand what you were saying, and then once
Yeah.
I visualized it, I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm fine with either
Yeah,
one,
it's
whatever
just
we
a
want to
swap
try.
system, and you have one priority you have to remember,
Yeah.
which is if you match your partner, whatever your role partner is.
If
And
you're
otherwise,
auto
it's just a
running,
swap mechanic.
if you were auto running to your marker to be in the right spot, which is what I was doing, you always
Yeah,
have
me
time to
too.
get there before it comes out, and then you just have to kind of look at the map. And so for me, that was really easy. But the Mickey Mouse ears isn't hard either, and so I think we just stick with that. And then if we do a couple runs and it's like inconsistent, we'll try something else. But
Yeah, that's what I figure.
yeah, Tim making about 90. Oh, let me see Kia's clip. See, I really want to see it with 2 people alive. If you and Tim can just both have Invuln and both use it at the exact right time, Kia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying.
Yeah, how dare you not have Invuln at all times throughout the entire fight?
Yeah, but
Oh.
we've definitely seen those rocks not explode. They don't like insta explode, at the very least. if they're not double stacked, because there's only one person alive.
The rocks in your clip that are exploding really fast, is that because they're too close, or have they actually been exploding this whole time?
No,
I
two-
thought they
two
I
said
of-
think it's
there.
too close.
Okay.
No, two. I think there's two of them perfectly on top of each other
Oh, I see.
because
Right.
there's only one person alive. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
there's at
That
some
makes
point
way more
earlier,
sense.
Drac and me were alive, and there were unexploded ones.
Okay. I follow. Yeah, I think the only question I have is whether or not you just run around the edge of the arena and drop them, or you have to like stagger step and put them in like each like intersection of two circles.
Pocket, like the T9 style.
Yeah, in the little pockets, exactly.
I think you could get away with running it along the edge only, but it was even in
It
T9 that was
super
super risky
precise, though.
Yeah.
because of latency. Yeah, that's why the staggering was always safer.
Okay, so we just probably assume staggering, and we'll kind of see how it goes. And then it's
Yeah, 'cause even if-
towers, knockback.
Yeah,
Okay, so we stagger.
knockback towers.
Well, towers, knockback,
that's-
resist, or knockback.
Well, it depends. Yeah,
At the very end, yeah.
but yeah, you get knocked into your tower potentially if you're inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the towers
Everybody
go
else needs
off.
to knockback resist.
right. And then all those 8 towers are at cards and enter cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got your Heaven's Fall. You said you wanted another one.
I like Heaven's
Yep.
Fall. I think it's a cool mechanic.
I want to see what comes after this.
Me too.
Because like I think what we were saying, like the crazy swinging, if he does that, and then the healer thing is
Yeah.
I think the only thing left.
What's the
Unless they had
crazy?
something
Well, there is-
new.
What's the
There's
crazy
3
swinging?
phases where you fight him, so
He starts like getting upset and he starts losing his composure and starts swinging wildly.
Oh, I don't know.
after you finish the
that.
meteor phase, after the EX, when you do the healer on the edge thing, when he's walking away from the edge, he's kind of just staggering a little bit and swinging wildly.
Yeah.
Oh.
In normal too. Yeah.
That's true in
he's like-
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although you don't see that normally, but if you
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
if
if
you
you
usually
see
kill it
that-
too fast.
Okay. Yeah. No, I want to see the healer mechanic. I'm pretty jazzed about that one. I forgot about
be
the
pretty great.
swingy one,
yeah.
but
Yeah, I think Audrey's stuff will work because if they don't explode, you can just walk backwards. Unless there's something like a knockback, but we haven't seen any of that. So I
that
think,
would suck. But yeah, that would be almost. I'm almost more worried about that than the damage now that you said that.
Yeah, it just seems so easy, right? That two people rotate 90
Yeah.
degrees or whatever. You just have all the people from that group rotate however much you need to, and then the
Yeah.
other people go to the other spots, and it just seems trivialized.
It does seem.
What do you mean?
like wormhole, right? Like it's easier than wormhole.
Oh yeah, it's
actually.
much easier than one
because there's only like 2 people, well, 4 people, I guess, that have to kind of do things, but they're really easy to do.
I think it's
frankly.
more that you just have to commit early, and you have to read the first mechanic, and then
Yeah.
know where you need to go. It's basically like one of those things that, like, with a lot of coordination, it's easy, but like if you don't have a system in place, this could be kind of rough.
Yeah, but
But you're right; it
we got
doesn't
it.
I
feel.
think we
Yeah.
narrowed it down.
It doesn't feel on par with the mechanic that was right ahead of it.
No, I don't think so.
It's
just
mostly visual chaos.
Yeah.
But once you organize the chaos, it's straightforward.
yeah, I
Just line up the meteors, they rotate on the outside, everybody's just basically waiting on their towers.
I think the hardest part might be the ice, because you got to just go.
You have to line it up, yeah.
Well, no. I mean after, like you gotta know if you're
You just
going
gotta
out
know
or
where you're
in
going.
Beforehand.
before the ice. Yeah, so there's stuff to pay attention to, but I
Yeah.
think once we get some reps,
party.
it'll
Yeah.
be pretty smooth.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It just feels like one of those read and commit kind of mechanics where if you've committed wrong, it's over because you can't correct yourself because you can't walk
yeah.
back through the ice.
Maybe if you're a tank.
Well, I
Right.
mean, wouldn't you stay inside if you're paired with
Well,
Right.
you have to. The ice drops, and then you have to go inside instead of going
Right.
inside and being like shit, or outside rather, and then being like shit. I was
Oh, I
supposed
mean,
to
You
be
have to
inside.
be in the right
If you're-
spot.
You just have to know what you're doing.
I'm not seeing how
before the
that's an
ice
issue.
lands.
Well,
But
even with if you're
it's-
paired with the prey person, even you may still need to go outside. You need to read where you need to be, and you need to know where you need to be. and
you have to look
do it, yeah.
outside when
Yeah.
you're going to your spot. You have to look outside.
Yeah, are there 2 towers? If yes, I go outside.
Yeah.
Oh
it's-
yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's like a
There's
lot of little things you have to read and react to in succession, but it's
Yeah.
like the timing
Yeah.
on them is like 5 seconds, 6 seconds apart. So it's just a series of things.
No, I don't
basically.
think this is. I'm glad it's not deeper in the fight, to be clear, because this you just need to slam your face into it a bunch, right?
I was talking with a bunch of my
Wouldn't there
friends.
be
and
enough
that's what they were
time to
saying,
say
it's like-
north-south is getting inside towers or east-west getting inside towers?
Yeah, there's plenty
Wouldn't
of
there be
time.
plenty of time to call that?
I think on the
So,
inside, you have
shouldn't really
plenty
be
of
an
time
issue
to
then.
adjust. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be
I-
bad once we get the reps.
No.
It's just
Yeah, like I think once we get
There's
the,
a
because
lot of
you,
little
it feels like
things.
everything's going fast when you're
Yeah.
first learning it, but once you
Yeah,
see what it
yeah.
is, it's like slow down. You can probably just call it east-west is staying inside, or you know what I mean.
And I do
Whoever's
think
staying in.
we've got all of it, right? Because it's like supports do the praise effectively, and then DPS have to do the inside or outside, or vice versa. Is basically it.
Yeah.
So the praise might have to swap, right? And while they're swapping, the support or the non-praise, the DPS with the ones I was using, are then figuring the in-out at the exact same time, right? And then now the prey marker people don't have to figure in-out; they just go out always, right? So
Yeah.
We haven't had 8 at once, have we? At that point,
we have
we have
a few
Yeah.
times.
yeah we had.
check to see where the puddles bait to. I wonder if they bait to the opposite.
You mean the ice
What do you mean?
puddles?
Yeah.
The ice puddles are
Well,
targeted
Either
on one
Right,
of the
but I
rolls.
wonder if they would
rolls,
bait, like-
right?
But if they bait DP, like if supports get
Oh, you could pre-move out a bit.
meteors, if that way you know, because really, because the truth is, you don't need to be on top of each other. You just need to be in the hit.
Sure.
So if DPS gets the ice baits because support's got the other bait, DPS has all the time to position.
Do you
and then
even know
supports
which
just
one's
need to
getting
be
the
in.
ice though?
Well, that's what
That's
he's
what I'm
saying.
wondering. That's what I'm saying. We should watch tape for that to see.
I don't.
Because
I think it just comes out.
It might. I mean, it may fully be that way.
Wait, the problem is it would be really hard to see that because if it all
Yeah.
goes well, we're stacked. So
That's
it's
the
like,
real question.
How do
Yeah,
you
I
tell
mean, we are.
who?
Yeah, because I'm just thinking, because that way you don't have to worry about moving entirely if you're doing the shuffle in the middle.
Like in the extreme, we all like go to we run outside to our clock spots, and the ice drops randomly on people, right?
It's random
Yeah.
on people. Yeah. But it
Yeah,
can't
I
be
don't think it's
totally
gonna be
random
marked in this
because
fight.
if you're doing, if it's,
Well,
if
it's
it is
we know it's
pairs,
rolls in
Yeah,
this now.
It could,
Right.
it
I'm
could
just
be
saying, you have no
random
way of
roll,
telling.
though. Like
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we could force it, right? You could literally just have 2 people in an 8-man run stand off center and see which one
Yeah.
it targets with the tape afterwards. But like even with the knowledge, you
Yeah.
could optimize it to be a little safer. But I don't know how
It doesn't. It
worth
doesn't.
It gives
really
you a couple
work.
extra seconds because that way the DPS, like I said, because that way the DPS could have it perfectly positioned and then the supports could do their shuffle. And if they don't make it all the way to the stack, it's not like a big stress. But either way, I mean, it's a couple seconds.
It kind of
potential-
is though.
There, you don't
Yeah.
have a lot of time. If you had the, if you like had the inside edge, you would not make it outside in time. Even if you
Even
have
for the
bit off.
towers. Oh, I mean in the
Yeah.
sense of if you're moving. Okay, that's valid. That's a valid point.
Like the ice is very unkind.
You've got like 3 seconds to basically be in your towers. is
you,
what it
you
is.
can't hesitate. As,
Gotcha.
as Tim
Okay.
said.
And
Yeah.
especially if we're doing, the shuffle people would be the ones going out, so that wouldn't make any sense then, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind then.
it's an interesting idea.
It'd be something to know, but then it wouldn't really help.
I mean, it would help a tiny bit if you knew
Yeah.
to place it further in so that they have less far to run and it wouldn't overlap a tower. But like the level of optimization versus what you get out of
But
it.
when you run the risk of your place to get further in, the person needs to, the 2 people inside need to line up for their towers, or they don't have the room to do so.
well, that's
Can't
what
get
I'm
knocked back
saying.
into
Yeah,
it.
that
Yeah,
safe
you-
spot in those inside towers is tiny, so.
Yeah. No, again, there are certain scenarios where you could cheat it in, right? Because they always spawn next to each other on the inside. They're never catty corner, unless there's 3. But if there's 2, they're
Yeah,
always
okay.
next to each other. So the ones that are on the other side could cheat a little bit to add more room. Again, I think this is silly and we should not do it even if it works. But there would be a small micro optimization you could make there, I think, that
I don't really
adds
call it an
almost no
optimization
value.
if it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's creating more risk than reward.
Yes, I think so too. But we won in our hearts and minds. Ton had to go early, is what happened. Yeah, I just want to see next mechanic. I'm no longer going to Denver, so I'm just going to New Zealand. So I think Furin's here the whole time, so we won't even need a sub if everyone's actually available. But if everyone's not, then I need to ping Ken. Let me do that real quick. At Dynamis. Anyone know? Oops. There we go. Got that out there. If I have to find a fill, I just want to try and do it as far ahead of time as possible. Because there's a 0% chance I make those unless for some reason the office gets shut down. Which seems very unlikely that the office gets shut down and I have internet and power. So. They had hurricane force winds when I was walking back to the office last time, out of fucking nowhere. The rain was literally going up. Because like between the buildings, the wind was really strong, and then it was taking the rain that had fallen down and flipping it back up into the air. That was a first for me. I had never experienced that.
That's
Okay. Tim reacted with a thumbs down. I probably should have qualified. So I don't know if that means he's not likely to be out or he's missing some. But I could ask Tim. I'll leave it be. Oh. Audrey, did you want to queue up for a quick, like 8-person roulette thing on Ast and get some reps in?
I might be able to do that.
You don't have to. I was going to play Stellar Blade with Humi if not.
I could do that.
How far have you gotten on that?
I think I'm on the last fight. So I'm about to walk in to the nest and meet the Elder Natiba.
Ah, okay. You're almost there.
Yeah, I had to pause to get like all the data banks and all the cans and all that.
Did you get to Eidos 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently that's an optional thing. I didn't know that was a thing until after the fact.
Oh, yeah. Who in their right mind doesn't hang out with Lily? Like, and buy
It's
stuff?
also side quests and stuff too.
Who in their right mind doesn't do
Yeah.
all the side quests?
You'd be surprised.
Maybe. No, I did all the side quests, and then I looked, and I was like, oh, I'm missing, like, I don't know, a fourth to a third of the data log things, and I was missing, like, 15 cans from just playing through.
Yeah.
And then it goes, this is a point of no return. And I was like, guess I need to go get those.
Yeah.
So then I went and got all those. So... No, it's been a good game.
I didn't realize the Lily thing was there was like a bar filling up. I never saw it until New Game Plus.
Oh. Yeah, I knew about the bar because when you talk to the chick with the luscious hair, what's her name? The sisters
Roxanne?
No, the sisters
Oh,
junkyard.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, the girl with the purple hair.
Yeah, when you talk to her, it gives you a little thing that says, like, there's an affinity meter. The more you buy, the more it'll get, and you'll unlock stuff. And so I was like, what happens if I buy this? And then I got more cosmetics, and I was like, oh, max out. And then did that with Digger and Lily as soon as I could as well. So, no, game has been super fun.
I super enjoyed it. There's more skill trees and costumes in New Game Plus.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Would either of you like to go into the 8-man roulettes for any reason?
I'm
Haven't
probably gonna
done
go
any,
get
so I'll do
dinner
whatever.
now.
Okay. What is that?
Mm-hmm.
God, did you want to go? Or are you just chilling?
No,
Okay.
I'm heading to bed.
All right. Later, man.
Bye.
All right. Let's see. Oh, you actually probably would prefer if we got 90 content, wouldn't you?
Either way, I don't need anything, so whatever.
Let's change to red mage. That's like 95 or something. And I sort of know how to play it now. I thought. Where's red mage? There we go. Yeah, so far, Alien Ultimate is fun.
This one feels really good, yeah.
I like it. Tanking
way
this
less
one
panicky than the
also
ones that felt-
looks really, really fun. Kya and Tim are living their
Having a hell
best
of a time.
lives.
I,
Yeah.
I really do want to see them later because yeah, it's just like I've heard so many horror stories from tanks, like not horror stories, but everybody
Yeah.
like it feels so satisfying when you finally get it down.
Oh yeah, well I mean it's cool when you get to fulfill your role fantasy in a like
Yeah.
as a healer getting to heal, right? Tank like running around
That's why-
saving people,
yeah.
having to
Like
med
that's what I
things.
really like about ultimates is like your damage does not matter as a healer in here.
Nah.
If you don't make the check, it's a DPS problem. Step it up. Like
pretty much.
you're healing. Your job is to heal, and you will heal to everything that you have. And yeah, it's to me, it's so much more satisfying than Savages and everything else.
Oh yeah, no, I mean the Savage was okay. I didn't mind it, but
It's fun, but it's a different level.
yeah.
Like there, you're still worried a little bit about your damage. Like you still need to kind of help out and do all that kind of stuff, and you use most of your kit. But like, I don't feel like when we were doing like 12 and or 1 through 4 this last time around, I didn't use a ton of my stuff on Scholar, and I use everything when we were doing T and all the other ones.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, well, it's a lot like on tank for me, right? Where, well, it's a little different because as the shield healer, I guess it's not just like on tank where it's like I'll use this mitt here because I noticed I haven't used
Right.
it in a while, and I only need this many
mitt's ready
for
to
this.
go, and yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but on Scholar at least, it's like okay, all of my mitts and abilities are basically accounted for, with the exception of my
Right.
OGCD cures, which I
Yeah,
have
that was
to
pretty
spare,
much
so.
I will say that my usual MO when I was healing with Furin was like, okay, we went through something, there's some damage came out, there's probably something coming up right now. We could probably use a little more heals, I'll top up. But that was kind of where I left it, was like I left a lot of it to Furin to kind of clean up afterwards. Like that's basically the way like the synergy has to work. Like you prep, you get everything set up in the beginning, Furin cleans up. But there's sometimes that cleanup, you know, he doesn't have an infinite kit either. So like he can't do that every time.
Right.
So you'll use those to kind of fill in where that happens.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
that makes
pretty
sense.
much how that worked for me. So
Well,
Oh, I
70's a
love this
level.
fight.
This is gonna be our next Unreal.
Oh, I'm gonna love that. That's great.
Tenzin? Tenzin, 'tis I! Sheathe your sword, I beg of you! You gave me the strength to rise from the ashes!
Let's see if this goes to normal air. Yeah, that's about right.
My muscle memory for this job does not exist.
Yeah, I was. I haven't played Red Mage consistently in a long time, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this in the. We're jumping in earlier, like yesterday, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think I've got it down, but it's yeah. I got a long way to go to be at like Kia's level.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like a long way to go. But as long as I'm not being a burden, that's all I care about.
yeah. if you're focusing on doing the job rather than the mechanics,
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna have a bad time and maybe stick with
Right.
Summoner. But if you're doing okay with that and it's just like dusting some rust off, then
Yeah.
Red Mage is pretty
We'll
sick.
see. Worst case, I know I can do both, so.
Yeah. Because that's the other thing is, do you want to spend time learning how to
Right.
do those when you also are working on like both healers? I'm not
Right.
sure.
Well, I mean, the big thing for me is like learning this. The opener is always the biggest problem I have. Like, you need to be able to open properly. You need to be able to burst, because in the ultimates, that's what so much of the fight is. Like, you know, think about like freaking Ukop. Like, you have what, like 4 segments during the fight where you basically you do mechanics and you come back and you burst, and like that's what a lot of these are probably going to be. So as long as I can do that, I feel all right with it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can't get that muscle memory down, then yeah, I'm just gonna go back to Summoner, because it's an easy burst phase to do that.
Yeah, like I said, you don't. If you're filling like Ton is
Right.
doing something that you know is,
Yeah.
because don't worry, Zyph and Drac and Judy will
Right.
bring the consistent deeps. So you just have to bring
the thing for
consistent
me-
play.
If I can give consistent play and consistent enough damage, like the big thing too is like I just like Red Mage for the fact that I can heal too, or I heal res too.
Yeah.
Like that's really why I want to do it. And if it's going to be a burden, like I said, I'll switch back. But I want to give it a couple of tries while we're still early.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not too much trouble right now for anybody.
No, it's fine. This fight's so
Trust
pretty.
in me, my love.
It's a great
I will
fight.
protect you,
It
I
is.
promise. Please, my love, if only you would listen.
Oh, I did this job wrong. If Umi's watching, she's making fun of me so
Making fun
hard
of you.
right now. She's very good at this job, and I'm not.
That's the other side too. Get judged by me. I'm not
Yes.
doing it well.
Dude, she is good at judging. I did not realize that it did the end of the blue mage kick after that.
Yeah. So that's where you get it from. It's
Yeah.
The thing is, as soon as she starts kicking, it's like that's the lock. You can move at that point, and nobody moves.
Hearken to
Gotcha.
my melody.
That's funny.
So they just sit there and eat the whole thing, and it's just like, ugh.
Wow. Io is judging harshly. He says to always
Is
use
he?
Vercure. I don't know if I can trust this guy. He doesn't seem very trustworthy.
Yeah.
As I hardcast for Arrow. I don't want to talk about it.
You know, I've done that a couple times too. It's one of those like, you think you had the multicast thing, and it's like it doesn't always play out that well.
I may have hit the back
Mistakes.
button by mistake.
Nice.
And
Yeah, 'cause I've never done that last night.
oh, God bless. That was something that happened. Kind of hoping Humi was not watching, otherwise I'm gonna hear about that in a couple minutes.
It's so easy to do. That's the problem. Like I seriously just moved that button. Like it is so far off of where it was on my hotbar now. It's not even funny.
I believe
Because
it.
Kia's right. It's like you have another move you use for the damage. You don't use that unless you're trying to run away. He's early. Duh. EX goes at the same time.
Oh. thought I had gotten in there in time. I thought we had to do a swap. He's gonna
No, I
stand there
just-
and tank it.
Yeah.
I was meant only for Black Mage
I
Brain.
will wake you from this madness. Hearken to my melody.
Luckily, it's a roulette. We're gonna get the clear.
Yeah. You say that, but
It must be thus. Then I am mad.
really, dude?
Those two are living their best lives. They're standing on top of each other, which cracks me up because one of them has positionals.
Oh, that's me not paying attention.
Yeah, we're fine. This is the safe spot. Triple legend, by the way. Oh my... Really? Really?
It's tradition, you have to.
Really? I already threw myself off the edge. What if
Someone's got to go in the hole.
what if someone was going to give me a commendation until they saw me die twice?
I mean, you know.
I was not expecting that, I'll be honest.
No, me and my brother used to do that. We were on healers one time. We both did it. Fun fact, you can rescue each other at the same time.
Oh no.
It was pretty great.
Does your brother still play?
Nah, he played for, I think he got through like Stormblood.
Oh,
And then
okay.
He's a WoW player and he loves WoW, but he, yeah, just didn't get into it.
Gotcha.
All right, well, I probably should go do trash and a couple
Oh.
other things before I crash tonight. So,
Excellent.
oh yeah. So I will catch you maybe Wednesday. I'll let
maybe-
you know what we're doing. If I can find out, like, I'll see if I can find out early if we're doing it or not. Because, like I said, it's been iffy the last few weeks. So
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it's no big deal. Again, we're not doing this
yeah.
forever, so
No,
you
for
don't need to
sure.
like try and reschedule anything.
No. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, if you have space for me, cool. If not, whatever. Don't feel bad. Either way.
I'll have space until you say that you're not coming.
Right on.
So I'll ping tomorrow and say like, hey,
Yeah, if
we're
you don't
going
if you
on
don't hear from
Wednesday.
me like a couple hours before, just feel free. Like, yeah, it's
Okay.
not a big deal.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Cool.
All right, catch you later.
Right on. Catch you later.
Well, Io, I'm glad I could grace you with that. Whatever the fuck you want to call it on Red Mage. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Go play some Stella Blade. Maybe beat the game if I am lucky. But thank you for the assistance tonight, sir. It was much appreciated. And yeah, are you guys doing the Lala Savage thing this week? And did you need people? I guess you probably post that in the Discord that I don't ever look at. I should probably just look in the Discord. I thought there was like a Lala events thing. We have 4 signed up, but I'm going to PF anyway. Oh, with the Lalas? You're sicking them in PF, huh? Brave man. Community events. There it is. Tagged you in the chat. Okay. Yeah. Lala's versus Unreal. Lala tomorrow at 6:30. Yeah, let's click interested. I don't know if I'll be here. I might be at my daughter's dance studio. Maybe I'll click uninterested. I will figure that out and leave this up on my screen. So, yeah. But if I'm around, happy to help. So, yeah. Have a good one, sir. I will catch you around.